What's going on? Relax and chill, Cigar family. I know you missed me. I missed you too. So, no worries. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out. And you seen the shirts. The shirts will be out soon. So, as soon as I get the shirts, I'm going to be sending them out to your house. So, look forward to seeing those. Um, I want to give a special shout out to some people who have subscribed to the channel. Kyle, thank you for subscribing to the channel. And Phil, I want to thank you both for subscribing to the channel and welcome to the channel. Um, also, um, we have a community of folks that are considered uh, low vision. And what low vision means is they may be able to see light, but not see shapes or anything like that. Or they might be able to see shapes, but they're fuzzy. Um, Others may not be able to see anything at all. And then some, they have limited to no vision. And that's why they're called low vision um, people. So, to my low vision community, thank you for listening to the channel. This topic for today is dedicated to you, and I want to thank Harry for the conversations that we had at the cigar shop about my low vision community that are listening to the channel. Um, I just wanted to put something out there for you guys so that you know that somebody is in your corner and also has listened to the concerns about what you go through when you're trying to smoke a cigar. So, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to tell if the cigar is moist enough for you to smoke. So, for my low vision community, listen up close because this one's for you. All right, my low vision family. Again, welcome to the channel. So, let's talk. Let's get into how to tell if that cigar is moist enough for you to smoke by using your touch and hearing. Your the touch part is going to be you're going to pull that cigar out of whatever storage container that you're using to keep your cigars moist, and you're going to give it just a little pinch or a squeeze using your forefinger and your thumb, and real gently just squeeze it. Um, you'll feel whether or not that cigar is giving you a little bit of bounce back. When that cigar is giving you bounce back, then that cigar is moist. How moist um, you would like it is up to you. But if that cigar gives you some bounce back when you're doing that squeeze, it's okay for you to smoke. Now, where the hearing comes into play, if you're squeezing that cigar and you hear a little bit of snap, crackle, pop, that means that cigar is dry. And you want to check your wrapper to make sure that the wrapper hasn't cracked. And the way to do this is start from the toe, which is the part that you light, all the way up to the cap. And you just want to run your fingers across the wrapper just to see if it is cracked somewhere. Sometimes it'll make that noise without cracking, but other times it'll make that noise and it will crack. And you will definitely hear the difference between the two. And if you find that crack, just be mindful because once you light that cigar, um, especially if it's still dry, that outer wrapper is going to come off. And to keep that from happening, just go ahead and they make a couple different things that you can use to repair your cigar. One of them is called a cigar tape, and you basically just go around your cigar wherever it may be damaged and pretty much repair it. And then they also have a cigar glue that looks kind of like clear fingernail polish that you put on the cigars to patch them up. Um, but you can still smoke the cigar without the wrapper. Sometimes that wrapper has some significance, especially if it's a Cameroon or a wrapper that actually is supposed to integrate with the binder to give the cigar a better flavor. So sometimes it makes a difference, other times it doesn't. But if that starts to happen to you, just continue to smoke the cigar until you get to that point. Once you get to that point, try not to unravel the cigar completely. Just try to make sure you just get that one spot. Um, and if you can't, don't worry about it. Just smoke the cigar until you're done. All right. So I know what your question is now. My cigar is dry. So what do I do with it if there's no cracks in the outer wrapper? Glad you asked the question. So here's the answer. So for my low vision community, here's what I would tell you to do. If you enjoy a flat cut on your cigar, I would say invest in a V cut or a punch. So that way you can use that to mark your cigars that are dry, because you can always go back and do a flat cut on either one when you get ready to go smoke that cigar. Now, for those of you who are a V cut um, smoker, I would say use the punch, and that way you can always go back and do the V cut once you get ready to go light that cigar and smoke it. Now, if you're a punch person, this one's going to be difficult because you are not going to be able to use a flat cut or a V cut to mark your cigar. You're going to have to use that punch. So, what I would say to you is, if it is a big ring gauge cigar, I would use the smaller punch to mark that cigar. So when you go to actually smoke it, you can actually use the bigger punch for your cigar. Um, or you can just punch it and not smoke it, and just wait until it is actually moist enough for you to smoke. So, real simple. We're going to squeeze that cigar a little bit just to make sure that it's moist and it doesn't make a snap, crackle, pop sound. Um, if it does, and we checked it and we found out the outer wrapper is still intact, we want to make a slight indentation on that cigar to give us the indication that that cigar was dry, so that when we go to pick it up again, we're going to feel for that cap to see what is if there's a cut on it or not, or a punch. So I hope this helped my low vision community. And again, Harry, thank you, thank you, thank you for the conversation that we had at the cigar shop. Looking forward to talking to you again about some more stuff. And hopefully we can get together and partner up on some things um, for our low vision community. So until next time, y'all already know what it is. Like, subscribe, and share. Stop playing.